Welcome, cupboard fans. They're all here, surrounded by my fans. I think that gag is worn a bit thin now, perhaps. Yet again, I'm here in the cupboard. It's the last cupboard appearance here in, don't know where I am, wherever I am, Middlesbrough, that's where I am. Hoping the 4G will hold. Come on, the 4G, we can do this. So again, I will keep it fairly brief today. I might disappear at any minute. All right, Doris, thanks for the wave. Thanks for the wave. Can we do that? We can start with a bit of a dexterity task as well. Nanu, nanu. Don't know what made me do that. Jill, you're back here. I'm good. I'm very happy to see Jill on my screen. Is it Jill and Malcolm? Are you both in? Good to have you. I'm with all my fans. They're here. Look, I'm surrounded by them. And look, it's a sea tree. It's a sea word tree. Shh, what's that doing here? All right, Super G, it's 12:30. I'm going to get on with it. Don't know how much the 4G is going to hold. I'm going to keep it brief again. If I disappear, I think I'm going to say I'm gone. I'm not going to try and come back in. So I'm back in the posh chair. We're going to go for some balance, some 4-point balance, bit of quick feet. We need a bit of quick feet if we're going to be challenging balance, and then some kind of back arm pushing, shouldery stuff, included seated options, some hip shifts, finishing with 3 circles for shoulders and trunk. There might be a bit of a noise going out there. Everyone's having a bit of lunch here. So, oh yes, let's talk about snow. Everyone's snow is melting, but there's no snow here in Middlesbrough yet. I'm okay for now, but I hear there's quite a bit going on, quite a bit of the white stuff. All right, Miss P. So let's get going. Come on, come on. I'll keep the fans. Hopefully the fans will stay calm. My fan club. Into ready for circ boost position. Hoping you can see I've got some external support here. It's just a bit out of shot, but I have something fixed and firm either to the front of you, either to the side of you, or a very creaky chair I have today. Let's get going for some circ boost then. Weight even across both feet, just chopped off the top of my head there. Extra lift and extend, just take a moment to stand a bit taller, feel active around your middle bits, and then just start with the steady march, involving the ankles, the feet and the toes as much as you can. Maintaining upright and then gradually bringing in all the other moving parts. A bit of 1, a bit of 2, all together perhaps, all at a pace and size of range of motion that's comfortable for you, just to keep ticking along. We're boosting circulation, lightly lifting the heart rate. With that, deeper breaths will come. Or you may choose to go arms and legs separately. That might be your option. If you've been in the same position for a bit too long today, or maybe you've just been dashing around, either way, find a moment to focus on how you're stood, how you're sat, how you move. Creaky chair, seated options. Have a hip walk forward. Oh my goodness me. Into active sit. You might want to do a few of slump rest, into extend, and off we go again. So steady arms. There's a bit of shoulderage going on today in the movement snack. So do prepare shoulders, trunk, shoulder blades. Preparing to move is a good idea. Makes sense for your body and your body parts. Preparing joints and muscles for what's going to come will make for easier, more comfortable moves. So that's your steady arm march in the top end, or you might opt for a diagonal. The diagonal arm march brings with it an extra bit of trunk turn. If you feel tired and it feels like an effort to stay upright, have a slump, have a rest. The rests are as important. You may even choose to take a creaky hip walk all the way back into the chair, have a complete switch off, and then go again. So you will pick your rest, you'll know when it's time to have a slump and then re-establish active postures. You might be in sits and working towards standing activities. If that's the case, get the feet involved on this steady march.
extra arms for extra support if you would like. Deeper breaths are coming, and then you might want to build that to all moving parts. So that's the options for your cert boost, and what we end up with hopefully is 2 to 3 minutes of arm march, leg march around a upright supported posture. That's it, the circulation boost is done. On my first list today, I'm going to go for, no, I'm going to switch it. So we're going to start with shoulders, back of arm, pushing activities that you will need for things like pushing over, moving, manoeuvring in bed, pushing up from the floor, pushing up from chairs, and generally pushing stuff. So in preparation for that, sit or stand you choose, put in a few extra shoulder rolls here just to get shoulders ready, and you may also want to put in a few preparations of the wrist because we're going to do a little bit of pushing. So a little bit of that, slow and controlled, and you'll feel that movement in the forearm there. If you are in sits, using the arms of the chair here. Now it depends what kind of chair you have. So it could be the arms of the chair, or it might be that you've got space on the seat of the chair. So this is a push and a release. So it's a jockey lift, but most of the effort is coming around the shoulders and the arms. So we're trying to get extra load. You've got to have this through the wrists and through the shoulders. Let me show you that again. It's as if you're going to stand, but you're not. But you're distributing most of the effort through the arms. Keep the elbows tucked in on this one. Keep the head and the chest lifted. A little bit of push through the feet, but mainly pushing down through the arms. It will be harder if you do that from the arms of the chair because there's more to move there. And it might be that you don't actually leave the seat, but you're having a push and a resistance down anyway. In stand or in sit, depending if you've got the room, we can still get extra activity in the back of the arms by way of a little bit of lift up with the elbows and then a press back. So that's the movement there. So just a little bit of squeeze back, just lift the elbows slightly and then press the arms straight, and you're generating extra resistance through the back of the arms. And can you see as you do that, you're going to get some extra lift. So slow, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze right to the end, and you'll feel extra activity in the back of the arms. So you can either generate that yourself by adding a squeeze on the arm extension, or you can use your body weight to generate that in the chair. Because in the chair, there'll be some legs involved also. All right, ready for the next one. I'm going to go for a balancy one now. So this is a standing one. So you are best to have close to hand a fixed firm external support. We've done this many times. It forms one of the progress checks from the active calendar. Remember that. So this is about rehearsing standing with your feet in different positions. So you might want to start on your usual hip width position where the feet are slightly wider, knees are slightly bent, comfortable position, and you might want hand on support. To increase the challenge, we nudge the feet closer together. So here, with the feet very close together, how does that feel? You might feel a bit of a wobble. You might feel that your ankles and your lower limbs are starting to twitch and move and work harder to hold you upright. If the wobble becomes so great that you feel unsteady, you step out back to a wide base. That's the key thing here. Feel the wobble, do it anyway, and feel the confidence to step out back to base. Once you're confident with 10 seconds or so here, we can increase the challenge. And the challenge now comes from a slight forward step. Weight across both feet, stand up taller. Again, reduce that support if you're happy to. Feel the wobble, perhaps. If you feel the wobble and you need to, step out. Extra steps. As many steps as you need to regain balance, use them, use them, use them. That might feel like it's your level of challenge. If that's the case, don't progress this. If you want more challenge, progress it. The next challenge is, if I turn sideways here, as if you're standing on a tightrope. Leave a gap between your feet and your toes. Leave a gap so you don't stamp on your own feet. Shift the weight across both feet and then go for the balance. You might have support to the side of you. It's going to feel more challenging the closer the feet come together. So do have extra steps. Take those extra steps. That's the thing we're trying to retrain. And then ultimately, if you would like another level of challenge, we can progress to the stand on one leg. If you are going to stand on one leg, have some support to hand, have the toe ready to adjust, and lift up tall, look ahead, and as many times as you need, put the toe or the foot down and see how that goes. So that's your 4-point balance. Yesterday we did 3 circles. We're going to do them again today, and you might want to use the 3 circles to further challenge your balance. But let's do the 3 circles first. The 3 circles are designed to get extra uprightness and movements and stability in the trunk, shoulders and arms. So take a light clasp of the hands, sit or stand, you choose. Our 3 circles take us out to the front. Circle out to the front as if you're looking into a well. If you'd like, you can add a hip hinge on that. The second circle takes us out and back as if you're holding up a hoop that someone's going to jump through. And again, you can add extra hip hinge on that. The aim here is to reach a range of motion that's comfortable for you, as much lift and extend as you would like. The third circle is if you're looking through a window. And you can take each of those in left and right direction. So the 3 circles again, with or without the hip hinge, is out to look down the well, a hoop to jump through, and a window to look through. And you can add as much range of motion as that as you would like. If you like a balance challenge and you are up for extra steps and feeling confident on feet, take the 3 circles in one of those positions of the feet. So pick the position that's best for you. Just enough challenge then to take those 3 hoops. The additional movement of the arms and the trunk will further challenge the balance, so do move the feet as and when you need to. Alright, here's the recap. We started with some pushy stuff. Pushing activities need the backs of the arms, your shoulders and your trunk. So we had either using the arms as the chair, tuck the elbows in on this, wrists are ready. We either took it here, or in stand we used an extra squeeze and extend, pressing the heel of the hand back to generate extra back of arm stuff. These types of activities, this movement is also there, isn't it, in getting your arms and jackets and coats, heavy jackets and coats, washing, dressing, actually getting the arms behind the body and pushing up from lower levels. That's what those movements are for. Then we had the 4-point balance, various positions to retrain your feet in and encouraging extra steps. Hold on to external support as and when you need. And then we have the 3 circles, to the front, the hoop and through the window. And those can be done in sit or stand or in a more challenging balance position. And that is your movement snack, noons to fans. There you go. I don't know, was that 13 minutes or so? We're just breaking up your day with extra moves and some circ boost. Good to see you all, thank you. How are all the fans? How are you, fans? Yes, I know, it's all good. Yeah. Blowing hot and cold, you know, Margaret, how they are. Kaz is with you at 4 today, and I will see you tomorrow. I think it's Thursday. I'm somewhere else tomorrow. Where am I going? Whitehaven. Heading west. Never eat shredded wheat. Yeah, I'm heading west. So I'll see you tomorrow at noon and at 4 on the double whammy tomorrow. That's it. That's bye from me in the cupboard and my fan club that are blowing a bit cold. See you tomorrow. Bye.